Alrighty, so this guy was using E Giant with the E Giant deck with Lightning and Cage and Nada and stuff. So yeah, this was really annoying. Like I went Skeletons and he goes Mother Witch. That was really annoying. So I just went up to Musketeer, went for Ice Spirit for the Mother Witch. He went bomb my left lane, so I went Ice Golem Hog right lane immediately, cause he starts to respond to my Musketeer. So he used a lot of elixir there. He went um Cage and Mega Man at step 7. So now I can just defend this like pretty easily, just a log and skeletons. He's still up in elixir, but it's fine. So here that Mega Minion show was actually really annoying. I actually got annoyed at that show, but here I just go for a cannon first, and I go Ice Golem Hog right lane immediately because I knew he doesn't have Cage. So it'll be pretty hard for him to defend this, but he just ignores it. He goes all in. So here, I was just waiting for him to go Lightning, which he does. So I go Ice Spirit, Log, go for another cannon. And this is really annoying. I missed the kite to the Dark Prince, and yeah, I take out his tower, but because of that misclick of the Ice Golem, he takes out my tower. And yeah, so this was really annoying. And right now, I think it's really tough. Like, if, if it's like a two tower situation, 2.6 versus Egom, I feel like E Giant, E Giant, yeah, E Giant. I feel like it's tough. I don't know, cause you can just like spam stuff in my pocket, and he also has lightning and stuff. Yeah, so I feel like, right here, I'm like, oh, that's it. I 100% lost the game. So yeah, I just sniped the thing with my musketeer. I knew he would go for a Mega Man on top of it, so I went Ice Golem as soon as like ASAP. Then I went Skeletons to protect my musketeer even more. I went Cannon first, so I can cycle back to another one. So yeah, I just logged the Cage. I went Hog left lane immediately. Musketeer like that. Ice Spirit, Ice Golem. I went Skeletons for the Bomber because he was tagging the Ice Golem. I just logged everything. So yeah, that was really good defense. Actually, his E-Golem he's giant, sorry. He gets a lot of damage. Actually, that wasn't that bad, but... So yeah, I just fireball everything, including his King Tower. Because the King Tower was like lower than his Princess Tower. So I went Hog on his King Tower. Getting 3 crowns at 2.6 is like... It's rare, to be honest. The only way you can get 3 crowns is if like they give up, but it's like you rarely see a 2.6 guy get a 3 count unless they give up. So here I just go for an Ice Golem, and this is where he gets a lot of damage. So I went Hog left lane immediately because he spent a lot. He goes is that. So I just log everything. Skeletons. So here I wanted to aggressive, so I went Ice Golem like that, and I just went Hog left lane. Also went to Musketeer Ice Spirit to kill everything because he starts to go with the NATO and stuff. And he also went with the Cage. That was actually really good. So I just logged everything, and I'm pretty sure right here he goes with thing in the middle. So I went Ice Golem Hog left immediately, and I went Ice Spirit for the Bomber so it can die to my log. Skeletons to bring back the Mega Minion, and all I need now is one more Fireball on his tower, and yeah, GG's. Alright, this guy was using Golem, Night Witch with Lumberjack and Baby D and stuff. Actually, I don't remember if he had Fireball or Lightning. I think he had Lightning, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I just went Hog Skeleton left lane. I didn't want to log the bomber because I thought I was down like too much elixir. So I just didn't log it, like I'd rather keep mine for elixir. So I just logged the Lumberjack instead. And right here, I kind of regretted not logging the bomber. I should have logged it, but it's fine. And you're like, go on hit. I'm going like opposite lane to that one hit, so it's fine. Because like Golem players usually push same lane to Hog players. So that one hit like doesn't really do anything to me because he's still gonna push left lane, because most of my damage is in left lane. So I just fireball log the Nightwitch, go skeletons as well for the two DPS down the golem. Skeletons can do a lot of damage for the golem. Like make sure you use your skeletons really well. So I just go for an Ice Spirit. I didn't really need to go for Musketeer. Like there's no point. And I was actually surprised that Mega Mini got a that Mega Mini got a hit. That was also annoying. So yeah, I was up in Alexa. So I wanted to get Hog Ice Golem Hog, but at the same time I didn't. I don't know. I should have went with Ice Golem Hog to be honest, because I was up in Alexa, and he just lightning assist, so that was annoying. So I just go for a Hog to tank for the baby D, and he's supposed to go for a Nado. I go for an Ice Spirit, and I go skeletons like that. That's like probably the best best placement for a baby D, because the baby D has to two shot the skeletons, and it's really easy to do. So right here it's like looking really decent, I guess. I mean, I'm still up in damage, which is really good, but like I mean it's Golem, they can easily win. See, I drew for an Ice Golem. He didn't have lining in hand, so he can't really lining all that. So here I missed my fireball, and then he says good game. Yeah, he says good game. So I'm like, yeah, that's it. 100% lost this game. He's just gonna spam everything. So I just cycle back to another fireball, followed everything, went for another Musketeer. If he lining this, I reckon he would got a lot of damage. But like if he lining on Musketeer, but he went for another golem in the back. This time I don't missed my fireball on the Nightwitch. I went with Log and just fireball the Nightwitch. I also pushed the golem closer to my cannon, cause sometimes like if they place the golem that side, sometimes it'll bypass the cannon, which is annoying. So I just go for a skeleton so I can cycle back to another fireball everything, and yeah, pretty good defense. I mean like I'm still up in damage, but it's not by a lot, so that's pretty annoying. So yeah, I was waiting for him to go like golem in the back or something. I was going to go Ice Golem Hog, but he had Mega Minion there, so I just went with the Hog Rider. I mean, he's still nated, so that's really good. So he can't really kill my Musketeers now. Like, he can kill the first one with, like, a lightning, but I can't kill the second one. So I just go for a Musketeer. Want to get nated so I can push the Golem towards my cannon. Ice Golem. I just fireballed everything. Actually, I just fireballed the Nightwitch. So I got Mars, another Ice Golem. I log, because I thought he would nade, so I needed to like kill his lumberjack ASAP so it wouldn't kill my musketeer. So right now he's up in damage by a lot. So I just go for the Hog Rider and just fireball his bomber. I mean he went a lot, he starts to go with the NATO, so he spent a lot right there. So I just go for an Ice Spirit, skeletons. I got Ice Golem Hog immediately because he went golem in the back. That was pretty bad golem, he can't really defend it, so I just go fireball, log, and I cycle back to another fireball, and yeah, GG's. I'm saying thanks because he said good game when I missed that fireball on the Nightwitch. Alrighty, so he was using P.E.K.K.A, Ram Rider, Lightning, with like Dark Prince, arrows and stuff. I'm not really sure what the matchup is. I mean, apparently like 2.6 has a matchup, but I feel like it's tough because like he has good counters from a Hog Rider. He also has a Lightning from my cannon and Musketeer and stuff. So it's kind of like pretty tough to be honest. So I just go for Musketeer and Ice Spirit. I go Ice Golem last second. Here I just logged the bomber, but I waited like a little bit so I can also hit the Dark Prince shield. So it was like a really good log. So I'll just go Hog Skeletons left lane. I'll just go for Ice Spirit for the Dark Prince. He goes as Mother Witch. I locked the left lane so my cannon can stay alive and he can pretty much kill everything. So I wanted to go for an Ice Golem in the left lane, but I'm like, you know what, like the Mother Witch won't do a lot of damage, so I'll just go Hog right lane immediately. So I went skeletons with it, so my Hulk can get 2 hits. He goes with arrows, but my Hulk actually still got 2 hits, so that was insane. So yeah, like this is the best. That's actually the Ice Spirit replacement to deny all hits by Electro Wizard, a full health Electro Wizard. So that matchup, like you have to be pushing both lanes, because if you just push one lane, they'll just like stack up P.E.K.K.A.s, Ram Riders, and like you can't really push only on one lane. You have to do damage in both lanes. So I'll just go Ice Golem Hulk on his P.E.K.K.A. Ice Golem Musketeer, sorry. He goes to the bomber, so I'll just log everything. And here I delayed my skeletons. I waited for the bomber to target my Musketeer, and then I went for skeletons. To like, so my skeletons can help take out his P.E.K.K.A. and stuff. I just fireball the Mother Witch, why not? I just log Dark Prince. So here he goes P.E.K.K.A. in front of the Electricity, so I go hog skeleton left lane immediately. So here, because he went Dark Prince and bomber left lane, that's why I went Musketeer like that in the middle. But if it didn't go that, like Dark Prince and a bomber, I would have went Musketeer all the way in, like on the right side. But I went Musketeer in the middle because he had like a lot of stuff in both lanes, so that's why I went Musketeer in the middle. So I just logged everything and then I went into Cannon. So yeah, pretty good defense. So I go hog skeletons immediately, the right lane. I thought he would have enough for skeletons, and going hog skeletons when they have P.E.K.K.A. is like really good to play, because sometimes P.E.K.K.A. can get distracted by the skeletons and your hog can get like extra 2-3 hits. So I just cracked that. He goes P.E.K.K.A. in the back. That was really bad play. I'll just go hog same lane. He still goes for Ram Rider. I mean, the Ram Rider is pretty much dead. Like without the Ram Rider, he can't really like break through. Because P.E.K.K.A. and stuff is easy to defend. It's just the Ram Rider that's hard. So here I just follow the Mother Witch, Ice Spirit. I go for another hog. Kite everything. Just go for another cannon. Alright, so watch this play right here. He goes Ram Rider like that. Watch how I logged it. Like if you didn't see it, just go back. So because I placed my cannon like that, the Ram Rider was gonna 100% bypass it. But I locked the Ram Rider, so I pushed it towards my cannon. So I was like, that's a like really good play to do. But yeah, GG's. Alright, so he was using Golem Clone with skeletons and bats and baby D and stuff. So I just had for skeletons. I just lock his tower. Yeah, I just go for Ice Golem like that. I didn't go Ice Golem Hulk just in case if he had like Mega Knight or P.E.K.K.A. or something, but he just went for a bomber. So I went Hulk left lane. Like I waited to see what he'll do, and then I response. And he actually misses his NATO. That was okay. He missed his NATO. So I just go for Musketeer left lane. So the reason why I didn't just go for an Ice Golem instead of logging, because if I went Ice Golem, it would have the best would have killed like my Ice Golem. I would have like done a lot of damage to my Ice Golem, and I don't want to I wanted my Ice Golem to be healthy, because I was going to go Ice Golem in front of my Musketeer. So that's why I didn't go Ice Golem first. I just logged it to kill it faster, kill the Nine Witch, and then go Ice Golem. So here I get a lot of damage. He goes Golem in the back. So here I just go for a cannon. So here I didn't fireball lock the Night Witch right now. I wanted to get like at least some like more value. Like I wanted him to give me more like value with the fireball. So that's why I just logged. And here I went Ice Golem like that, so I can bring the baby D closer to the Night Witch, so I can just fireball both of that. So I go Musketeer. I waited for him to go for a clone, and then I logged everything. And here he gets a lot of damage. Like that's actually so annoying. Like one golem push, look how much damage he gets. So yeah, I just go for Ice Golem Hog. Also, it's an Ice Spirit because I knew he would go for bats or skeletons and stuff, but he went bats, which was really good. So yeah, I just Fireball the Night Witch. You guys Golem in the back. So yeah, I'll just go for Musketeer in the back, same lane. Usually Golem decks don't really have a big spell, so you can't really, like, doesn't really have Lightning or Fireball to take all this out. So the best way to defend is just stacking Musketeers and just Fireballing log the Night Witches, because the Night Witches bats are really annoying. So he gets NATO from and bats from a hog. I was actually like I wasn't like I was actually happy with that. He doesn't have NATO anymore. So I just went for another Musketeer. Like right now he can't really kill more Musketeers without the NATO. He actually cycled back to another one, but it's fine. I mean, I'll just go for a hog, a log, and yeah, my hog gets a hit, and yeah, GG's. Alright, so Martin was using a strange deck. He was using like Giant with Lightning and Tombstone, Bowler and stuff. So yeah, I go for Hog Ice Spirit. He also goes for the log because if he didn't go for a log, my Ice Spirit would have connected on his tower and Bowler. My Hog would have gotten an extra hit, I feel like. So that's pretty good luck, I guess. So yeah, I just go for Skeletons for his Bowler. So I just go for Ice Golem on right lane, protect my Musketeer. And I go Hog left lane immediately. He goes Giant. So right here I'm like, oh no, this is Giant Graveyard. And he also has Tombstone. That's really annoying. So I protect my Musketeer by going Skeletons. And yeah, so that was actually alright. But right here I'm like, no, he's using Giant Graveyard, which I thought he was, but he actually wasn't. So here I was waiting for him to go Bowler, so I can go Ice Golem Hog and like opposite lane, whichever lane he went Bowler, I'd go opposite lane Ice Golem Hog. But he didn't, so I just went Musketeer right lane for the Mega Minion. He goes that, so I go Ice Golem Hog left lane immediately because I thought he would go Graveyard with this, which he didn't, so I just logged the Tombstone and went Skeletons for the Giant. Yeah, I didn't really need my cannon to defend his right push, like I defended it so good that even with that I cannon and he only got like 2 hits. So here I just go Hog left lane because I knew he's down a lot of Alexa. Double Alexa actually saved him right now because he doesn't have enough for Bowler, and when double Alexa came, like he had enough then. Mahogany would have at least got like 1 extra hit or something. So I'll just go for an Ice Spirit, Skeletons. So I'll just go Ice Golem Hog left lane immediately because he doesn't have Bowler and he doesn't really have his building. Oh well, he cycled back to it, but it's fine. He used the lining anyway, he spent a lot. And he can't really break through, to be honest. Especially when like he doesn't have Graveyard. If he had Graveyard, this would be so much harder, but he didn't, so it's not. So he's laughing right here. So I just go Ice Golem. I knew he would go for the prediction Bowler, so that's why I didn't go Hog Rider. I just fireballed his Bowler instead. Because at least fireball I can get like some damage on his tower and like do a lot of damage on a Bowler as well. But if I went Hog, I would have probably got like no hits. So here I'll just go for a log, his Tombstone, go for another cannon. I knew it wasn't going to pull a Giant, but I didn't really want it to pull a Giant. I just wanted my cannon to stay alive. Well, all I done was like suckle with my spells, and yeah, GG's. I'm saying thanks because he's laughing.